Good morning, students. I am Sridevi Kundu from Sri Vasisht Vidyalaya. Here I have come with a combined video of Standard 4 SS subject, chapter number 3 and 4, that is the Indian desert and the plateaus of India. So let us start. Here in this video we are going to learn about the Standard 4, chapter number 3 and 4, that is the Indian desert and the plateaus of India. Indian desert. A desert is a dry, sandy or rocky region having extreme temperatures. Extreme temperatures means very hot and very cold. Mostly hot deserts are located in the tropical belt of the world in the western part of the continent. As you know that Rajasthan, Indian desert is in Rajasthan, and Rajasthan also is the western part of India. Now here, the Indian desert, the name of this Indian desert is Thar Desert. It is also known as the Great Indian Desert. Now if you will see in this map, here you will see this is Rajasthan area. It stretches from Rann of Kutch here in Gujarat and the borders of Haryana. Can you see here? This is the border of Haryana. It covers a major part of Rajasthan, and most of the part it is covering of the Rajasthan and extends up to Pakistan. You can see here Pakistan. It covers an area of about 2,59,000 square kilometers. And here the Luni is the only major river flowing in this region. Here in this desert area, only the major river flowing is the Luni. Now, the next one is about the climate of the desert. As you know, the desert regions remain hot and dry throughout the year. It is very hot, and because of this hot, here it is dry. There is, you can see, the little or no rainfall. During summers, the days are very hot and the nights are pleasant. And during winters, if you will see, the days are warm and the nights are cold. It is very cold there at night. At some places in the desert, the underground water comes to the surface through a spring. And this forms a small wet patch. You can say that is little bit watery area. And it is making the land little fertile. And this kind of land, here you can see in this picture, this is called an oasis. And there are scattered bushes and thorny shrubs are found, such as acacia, cacti, and date palm. Now we will come to the life in the desert. As you know, it is very hot and dry, so the life in the desert is very hard. There, people do not get enough water to fulfill their needs. And even women have to walk long distances to get water for their domestic use, means daily use. People mostly rear sheep, goat, camels, and other cattle in this region. You can see that camel is the chief means of transportation in the desert. You know that camel can live without water and food for many days. Now, camel's broad padded feet, if you will see its feet, it is broad padded. It helps it to walk firmly in the sand. Now, not only that, camel is helpful in many more ways. Camel's hair is used to make clothes. Now, here you can see in this picture, this is the cloth made by camel hair. It is a kind of wool. And its skin is used to make tents. Here in this picture, you can see this top one in the center, that brown color one. This is the skin of camel. And near the oasis, people grow crops. As I told you, that is little bit fertile area. So, near this oasis, they grow crops like jowar, bajra, maize, and wheat. So, this kind of crops you can see there near the oasis. Many people in the desert lead a nomadic life. Nomadic life means they move from one place to another for their livelihood. And here, the nomads of the Thar desert, they are called as Banjaras. Okay, so here nomads, they don't call them as nomads, they give the name that is Banjaras. Now, here we are going to learn about the importance of the desert. So here, as I told you, life is difficult in deserts, but the desert region, it is known for its scenic beauty. A large number of tourists, not only from India, from even the abroad, they visit Rajasthan every year. Jaipur is the capital of Rajasthan. It is also called as Pink City. And some other famous cities are Udaipur, Kota, Jodhpur, etc. So Udaipur, Jodhpur, here you can see the very famous forts. Main festivals here are Gangaur, Teej, Dashera and Diwali. Here you can see this is the picture of Gangaur. Their ladies, they do this Gangaur festival, they celebrate in a grand way. Now, here, government of Rajasthan, as I told you, that there they are facing difficulty in getting water. Here you can see this is the underground water tank. As it is very hot, so few people they are constructing this kind of underground water tank, because if it is on the surface level, it will get dry. That is why they are using this kind of underground water tanks. Okay, so now as Rajasthan government is trying to make this desert green by bringing the water from the river Satluj to the desert through Indira Gandhi Canal. Here they have constructed this Indira Gandhi Canal, and you can say that this is one of the world's longest canals. So now here we came to an end of this Indian desert. Now here from this slide, this is chapter number 4, Plateaus of India. Plateaus. Plateaus even called as the table land. A raised area, you can see here in this picture, a raised area with steep slopes and flat top. You can see here, this is the flat top. It looks like table. That is why we call it even as a table land. So steep slopes and flat top is called a plateau. It is mostly a rocky area and is also called table land. Now, Peninsular Plateau covers most of central and south India. You can see here from this green color to up to down. Here this much part is central and south India. It extends from the south of the northern plains to the southern tip of India. So here we have this northern mountains, then northern plains. Below this we have this central highlands. It is surrounded by hills on all the sides. Here this is surrounded by hills on all the sides. Okay, it is triangular in shape. If you will see, this is triangular in shape like this. Now, it is Aravali Hills in the northwest. Here we have this area, we have Aravali Hills. Then here we have Rajmahal Hills in the northeast. This is northeast part. Now, this is Eastern Ghats here. This eastern part is Eastern Ghats. And this side we have Western Ghats. So, once again, Aravali Hills in the northwest, Rajmahal Hills in the northeast, Eastern Ghats in the east, and the Western Ghats in the west. Now, Peninsular Plateau. The Peninsular Plateau is drained by many fast-flowing seasonal rivers. Seasonal rivers means these rivers are depending on the rainwater. Okay, so this kind of rivers which is dependent on the rain, that kind of rivers are called as seasonal rivers.
Short falls on the Sharavati river in Karnataka is one of the highest waterfalls in India. It is one of the highest waterfalls. Here in Karnataka, we have many waterfalls. Now, one more, the Kunchikal Falls is the highest waterfalls in India and the second highest in Asia. Now, here if you will see, the Narmada river divides the plateau into two parts. So, if you will go to this one, here Narmada Nadi flows. So, the Narmada river divides the plateau into two parts. That is the Central Highlands and the Deccan Plateau. You can see here, this is the Rajmahal Hills and this is Aravali Range. Now, Central Highlands. Here you can see this is Central Highlands. This area is called as Central Highlands. The Central Highlands comprises of two plateaus, that is Malwa Plateau. You can see here little bit in dark color, that is Malwa Plateau in the west. This is the west side. And here you can see this is Chota Nagpur Plateau in the east. Now, here the rivers Chambal, Betwa and Son, they are originating from this Central Highlands. Now, here you will see, as I told you in the previous slide, that river Narmada is dividing it into two parts. So here the Narmada and Tapi rivers, they originate from the Vindhyas. Here you can see this is the Vindhya range. So from here these two rivers are originating, and these two rivers are going and flowing into this Arabian Sea. Okay, rest of all the rivers, they are coming and they are flowing in the Bay of Bengal, that is eastern side. Only these two rivers, they flow into Arabian Sea in the west side. Now if you will learn about Malwa Plateau, this Malwa Plateau bounded by the Aravali Hills in the northwest. This side, like Rajasthan side, we have this Aravali Hills and Vindhyas in the south. And south means down. It is Vindhyas. Here the soil is black. It is black in color and it is very fertile soil. Here if you will see in this Malwa Plateau region, Ujjain is the major city. Now here summers are extremely hot. Extremely means very, very hot. And even if you will see the winters, it is extremely cold. Like you have learned in Thar Desert, in the same way here, this is nearby Thar Desert only. So here we have this extreme climate. Now here the major crops are cotton, wheat and oil seeds. Now the next one is Chota Nagpur Plateau. Now here you can see this is the Chota Nagpur Plateau. Chota Nagpur Plateau is also called the storehouse of minerals. Here you can see manganese, iron, coal, iron ore, this kind of all the minerals we get in this Chota Nagpur Plateau. Okay, here we have Bokaro steel plant also. It is in the eastern region of India, eastern. Then it covers Jharkhand. Which states it covers? It covers Jharkhand, Orissa, West Bengal, Bihar and Chhattisgarh. This region is very rich in minerals, as I told you, such as coal, iron ore, manganese, bauxite and mica. It is, mica means mica gives us plastic. It is a storehouse of minerals. It is also called the storehouse of minerals. Coal mining centers are here Jharia, Bokaro and Raniganj. So this is, as I told you, this is the storehouse of minerals. So here, even coal mining is also very famous. So Jharia, Bokaro and Raniganj are the main coal mines. Now come to the next one, that is Deccan Plateau. This whole part is called as Deccan Plateau. It is also called the Great Peninsular Plateau because it is taking most of the part here. Almost all the South India comes into this Great Peninsular Plateau, that is Deccan Plateau. It stretches from the Satpura range, you can see here the Satpura range, and in the north to the southern tip of India, almost till the end, we have this Deccan Plateau. Now you can see this side we have Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. They both meet at the Nilgiri Hills. Can you see here? This is the Nilgiri Hills. And here the major rivers are Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. Okay, this all the river comes and flows into this Bay of Bengal. Now, here in Deccan Plateau region, Godavari is the longest river. This plateau covers a number of South Indian states. Almost all the five South Indian states covers in this plateau, and it is famous for its unique lifestyle and rich culture. Now here we are going to learn that this peninsular plateau can be divided into four regional divisions. That is the northwestern part, the northeastern part, the central part, and the southern part. Northwestern part comes right hand side, upper side. Then the northeastern part is the right hand side, upper part. The central part exactly in the center. As you know, Madhya Pradesh here is the main state, and even the Madhya Pradesh is called as the heart of India. It is exactly in the center of India. Okay, so it is called as the heart of India. And the southern part, you will see just Deccan Plateau. Just now I explained you the Deccan Plateau. Here Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, these all the states come. So now let's see about state food, what are their food habits, what kind of dresses they wear, occupation, festivals, and dance forms. So if you will see the northwestern part, the main state is Maharashtra here. And the northeastern part, Chhattisgarh, Orissa, West Bengal, and Jharkhand. And the central part, just now I explained you, Madhya Pradesh, it is the heart of India. Now the southern part, AP means Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Karnataka. Now if we will see the food habits. Here in the northwestern part, rice, fish, pulses, and vegetables. It is the main food habits here. Now, if you will see the northeastern part, here also rice, pulses, and vegetables. Then in the central part, wheat, rice, pulses, and vegetables. Then, if you will go to the southern part, there also rice is the main item, but they have the spicy diet like pickles and chutney in their food. So, their main food dishes are rice, fish, idli, dosa, sambar, rasam. Rasam, you can say that rasam is the main dish of Kerala. Now here they use more coconut also. They use the coconut in variety of ways in their food. Now, like rice, appam, uttappam, fish, chettinad chicken, these all are some of the popular dishes of Tamil Nadu. Now, if we will come to the dress part, you know that the whole India, they wear almost, it is nearby dresses. So, dhoti, shirt, and red turban is the dress worn by the western part people, northwestern part. In the northeastern part, dhoti, kurta, and women, they wear sari. The central part again, they wear, here they are wearing in northeastern part dhoti and kurta, and women they wear generally sari. And the central part, the men wear dhoti and shirt, and women wear sari and blouse. In the southern part also dhoti, kurta, and angavastra worn by men, and women wear sari and blouse. Now if we will come to the next part, that is occupation. In the northwestern part, the main occupation is farming. Okay, now almost you will see here all the means Peninsular Plateau, it is the main occupation is farming only. Now the northeastern part, where this Chhattisgarh, West Bengal, these all the states are there. Here also farming is the main occupation, and even this the northeastern part is called as the rice bowl of India. Now in the central part, farming is the main occupation, including this, as here they have this mineral mining also is the main occupation, because here the diamond mines at Panna are well known. So the new diamond field of Bundelkhand at Bundelkhand is also very promising, or you can say famous. And here in the southern part, here also the main occupation is farming, and then even you can see because here they have more coastal area, so fishermen also you can see there. Now the main festivals in northwestern part, as you know, Maharashtra's main festival is Ganesh Chaturthi. So northwestern part, the main festival is Ganesh Chaturthi. In the northeastern part, it is Durga Puja. In the central part, it is Holi and Kumbh Mela. Then the southern part, we have Ugadi, Pongal, Onam, Dasera, etc. Now, if we will come to the dance forms, here in the western part, in Maharashtra especially, this folklore called Tamasha is very famous. Here also we have like Kathak and all we have here. But here in southern part, the main dance forms are Kuchipudi of Andhra Pradesh, Bharatnatyam of Tamil Nadu and Yakshagana. These are the famous dance forms. Now, what is the importance of plateaus? Here, as you have learned that we get black soil here. The soil of western part of Peninsular Plateau is mostly black and it is very suitable for growing cotton and sugarcane. Black soil is famous for cotton and sugarcane. The plateau is rich in mineral like Chota Nagpur Plateau. It is very rich in mineral deposits. So here in Chota Nagpur area, mining is a major activity. Now, if you will come to the Western Ghats and the Central Hills, they have thick forest. So, because of this thick forest, there we get valuable products, forest products like wood, medicinal herbs, gum, and resins. Now, in the steep slopes of the Ghats, crops such as coffee, tea, pepper, rubber, these are the things because they are the steep slopes. So, they do like terrace farming kind of things. So, here coffee, tea, pepper, rubber are grown. Now, here in this plateau area, minerals like iron ore, gold, coal, copper, and mica are found. Now, large supply of gold comes from Kolar gold mines in Karnataka. Now, here in this plateau region, if you will see, the main cities are Hyderabad, Nagpur, Bhopal, Indore, Bangalore, and Mysore. These are the important cities in this region. So this is about the plateaus. I hope you have enjoyed and you understood in a more better way. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay home and stay safe.